Hello everyone! Many mountain forest environments are being destroyed. Forest fires are occurring, and the forest vegetation is being affected. Some invasive species are gradually encroaching on areas around residential areas, even within cities. This video will show you how American farmers have dealt with these invasive animals. Leave a 1 to start right away. Some people spotted a group of black bears moving along the highway, causing some of them to abandon their cars and flee. It entered the convenience store and ate food from the convenience store. It seems like this bear is very hungry. They'd break into people's homes, using the swimming pool leisurely while they are away. Not stopping there. This bear even climbs through the window to break into the house, rummaging through the residents' belongings. And you know what? Everything in the house is in disarray. In a major accident caused by a black bear, the car suffered severe damage as a result. This accident has been reported to remind people traveling on highways like this to move at a safe speed. However, the population of these species is increasing rapidly, forcing the government to issue directives to control the population of these bears. They can climb and are not easily found in the forest. These hunters have prepared food that they like and tightly pack it into containers on tree trunks. When bears smell the food, they will come closer to eat, which is the opportunity to hunt these black bears. The hunters hide in trees to find an opportunity to shoot them, using tranquilizer darts to hunt these animals. After being shot, they will run for a while, and when the tranquilizer takes effect, they will lie down peacefully. Did you know that these deer are also invasive species? They might seem like ordinary grass-eating animals, but if you get too close, they can become aggressive. These two individuals are trying to drive away the deer, but the result is not as expected. Instead, the deer attacks their pet. These two individuals are in a very dangerous situation. I advise you not to act like this. Stay away from them as much as possible because they can attack you. When you approach a cornfield, it's easy to spot deer eating the corn kernels. Preparing for harvest, they will gradually move into the middle of the field to hide and consume the crops. It's estimated that each year, deer consumption can result in millions of tons of corn loss. This is a significant issue for farmers and communities alike. Furthermore, white-tailed deer are also a concerning invasive species. They roam the streets, causing fear among the local residents, who tend to steer clear of them. Many accidents occur, and around those accidents, these animals appear. The government has issued orders to build fences to prevent them. However, many fences are not tall enough, making it easy for them to cross. Hunters from all over the world flock here to participate in this grand hunt. They are not just professional laborers, but also companions to these animals, creating an exciting and challenging hunting experience. Hunters, upon identifying their target, aim precisely and shoot at the chest area, causing paralysis that renders the animal unable to escape. In some other residential areas, the presence of such snakes is a common occurrence. The snakes lie quietly in the garden, waiting for someone to pass by before attacking. Fortunately, the man managed to avoid the snake's attack. Not only in the garden, but also on the house's surveillance camera recorded that, during a baseball game, a snake appeared on the field, causing the match to be interrupted. As the number of snakes decreases, the government will enact regulations each year regarding the hunting of these invasive snake species. Now let's delve deeper into the world of wild boar. The hunting expedition in Texas stands out as one of the premier and most renowned destinations worldwide. Every year, thousands of hunters flock to the Lone Star State to partake in this thrilling pursuit. This region, characterized by its hilly terrain and dense forests, offers an excellent choice for hunting enthusiasts seeking new and exciting experiences. For the giant wild boars, which often weigh over 100 pounds, professional hunting companies typically organize these expeditions, providing hunters with guidance on equipment and accommodation before each hunt. The hunting group will be transported to a centralized gathering area. Then, they will be divided into hunting teams, and they will embark on the journey to search for these giant wild hogs. The challenging terrain and the high population of wild pigs make this place a top destination for those pursuing this passion. If you think that just buying a hunting license allows you to go to any hunting area you like, you must understand that hunting skills and observation are crucial. Unlike ordinary wild pigs, these giant wild pigs possess astonishing strength. They range in size from 200 pounds to 600 pounds and can run at double the speed of normal wild pigs. Their thick skin and fur make it crucial to choose the right hunting equipment. To catch them once they are in open and elevated locations, it's crucial to have a clear view of their movements. Wild boars will often move when they detect unfamiliar sounds in the area. Seizing this opportunity, hunters and farmers swiftly pursue and capture the wild boars. Everything seemed straightforward, but it wasn't. Slippery ground caused the boar to evade. And with its remarkable speed and agility, the giant wild hog escaped, leaving the hunters far behind. Behind another wild boar was discovered by the hunting dogs providing assistance. This boar was quite sizable, weighing approximately 300 pounds. In a dense forest, the diverse landscape presents a unique challenge and rich hunting experience. In the truest sense, he let the wild boar slip away in the blink of an eye, its speed of movement so swift that one could hardly underestimate its power. The hunters immediately split up and moved over greater distances, increasing the likelihood of catching it by about 60%. Will the wild boar be caught this time? It has been brought down by the nearest hunter, which is crucial, highlighting the importance of hunting in teams for both safety and capturing a larger number of wild boars. The pack of dogs is still on the move, chasing after the wild boars, and it was eventually brought down while attempting to escape. The beaver rat, a rodent from Europe, was introduced to the United States in the 19th century and rapidly proliferated, causing significant environmental and economic impacts. They often attack crops, harming food supplies and destroying the balance in local ecosystems. Florida beaver rats, in particular, are a serious problem, as they destroy soil structure and damage burrowing turf lands, affecting livestock and agriculture. To control the proliferation of beaver rats, trapping methods have been developed and widely applied. In this video, we will look at two important methods for catching beaver mice: trapping beaver mice with a cage and trapping beaver mice with an underwater cage. The method of trapping beaver mice with cages is based on the principle that when beaver mice approach the bait inside the cage, they will become trapped. This method is effective and less harmful to the environment, but it should be noted that the large size of the cage can make it difficult to move. Steel wire has advantages such as low cost, efficiency, and ease of implementation. Compared to other methods, setting up and using steel wire traps in water is often economical and does not require much expense. However, despite these advantages, this method also brings some limitations that need to be considered. One of the important limitations is the potential for injury to animals other than beavers that accidentally pass through the area of the trap. This requires careful attention and monitoring to ensure that the method does not have a negative impact on the environment and other wildlife. Hunting is also an effective measure, but carrying out hunting activities requires compliance with special principles and precautions. For dangerous habitats like swamps, hunters need experience, skills, and adequate equipment to ensure safety, including life jackets, helmets, and protective glasses. To increase effectiveness in controlling beaver rats, hunters can use binoculars to observe the hunting area from the AAR and set traps in places where beaver rats often appear, such as paths and baited areas. Beaver rats are common rodents, often appearing in people's homes. In another situation, the method used to treat beaver rats is by capturing and then releasing them back into the wild. This is considered a humane measure to deal with the problem of beaver rats that humans have caused, in order to protect and maintain the ecological balance in their habitat. While this method may be considered humane, managing and controlling beaver rat populations still requires an understanding of ecology and the effectiveness of specific measures. This helps ensure that the balance between the species and the natural environment is maintained, while ensuring safety and resilience for both people and the agricultural environment. Hello, friends! In the Mississippi State area, there are about 1 million wild boars living. They destroy the environment and pollute water sources. The competition of wild boar for habitat with many different species. And now you leave number 1 and start with us. The adaptations of wild boar have made them an increasing challenge, causing significant negative impacts on the environment and communities. With their rapid reproduction rate, they have spread and grown strongly. Feral pig control and management in Mississippi faces a major challenge. Using boats to move in the swamp and hunt during the day is one of the methods we have to deal with this situation. This method is considered effective to face the challenge of wild pigs. Although they are often active at night on hot days. However, wild boars can also appear during the day, and the use of boats helps groups of hunters access swamp environments more flexibly and effectively. Each day, a group of hunters can hope to catch about 1 or 2 wild pigs. Although this number can vary depending on many factors such as group size, hunter experience, and wild boar density in the hunting area. The use of hunting dogs is not only an integral part of strategy, but also an important factor in helping hunters cope with the challenges of navigating the wild marsh grass. At the same time, the support of hunting dogs also helps optimize the ability to search and harvest. The use of boats also played an undeniable role in moving efficiently and overcoming the unique difficulties of swamp environments. Swamp environments are often difficult to navigate, requiring patience and skill on the part of the hunter. The agility and ferocity of wild pigs pose a unique challenge, requiring hunters to be cautious and alert when hunting. In the state of Mississippi, the swamp rat population problem is severe, with an estimated 100 million animals, higher than any other area in the United States. Swamp rats are well adapted to living in wetlands and wetlands, and their proliferation has posed a serious threat to crops and ecosystems. They have diverse feeding habits, consuming all types of plants and grasses around the swamp. Faced with this situation, Mississippi farmers have had to take measures to cope with this problem. Leave number 1 if you are excited about our content. This method of hunting swamp rats in populations is considered the most effective in Mississippi. Here, farmers and hunters work together to maintain a balance between humans and animals throughout the year. Swamp rats are active both during the day and at night, and they can move continuously across the water in search of food. During the day, Farmers can use boats to travel through the swamp and find traces of rats. Mice often move from the grass rows on both sides of the swamp and even swim to find shelter. On the water when detecting mice, quickly use hunting tools to catch them. Hunting skills are very important as they move on stationary water, and aiming accurately at mice is a difficult problem. You really need to practice a lot before participating. The swamp rat hunting trip will be harvested immediately, so as not to affect the quality of the meat. Every day, on average, a Mississippi farmer can harvest about 10 to 20 swamp rats. Their meat is used a lot by people because of its unique flavor and many nutrients.